Okay. You go ahead. You go ahead, Jason. You swing that bat, son.
No, I'm taking it. Okay. So we're talking about series that have been going for too long, like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty rebooting every year, Battlefield every year. Yeah, so pretty much those games that just never seem to die, but probably should have died many centuries ago. So I'll start with Assassin's Creed because I absolutely hate that game. Since I finished. No, used to. When the first one was okay, the second one was really cool, and then they should have just been like, cool, what new stuff can we make? But they decided we'll just bring out another 7 of them, and they've all been terrible.
Yeah, so number 1 was the first date. It was a courting period. Number 2 is when you proposed. Number 2's expansions is where you got married. Then number 3 is where you caught her in bed and you gave her another chance. And number 4 is where you caught her in bed again. And number 5 is just shit. You just said, fuck you, I'm divorcing your ass, leaving you.
Too many
That's number 5.
And then number six, like you see, she went to gym and she's looking fine, so you think I'll give it another try.
JP, what happened there was they number 5 came out and they were like, here's a disc with some stuff on it. We're not quite sure actually how much is on there, but here it is. And then you put it in and you're like, this doesn't fucking work. And they're like, oh, sorry, here's a 7 gig patch to fix that because it's not the game that's on there. That's the alpha we're playing around with and needs some work.
And then they didn't learn from that, and they took away the faces in Unity. They were just like, we're not going to add the faces into Unity. Have fun, guys.
The thing about it is, like, we're in South Africa, right? So you're in South Africa. Internet is relatively shit in South Africa most of the time. And now you go and say to someone who doesn't maybe have access to internet, here's Unity, and without that 7 gig patch, it's unplayable, it's absolute fucking shit. And now what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing? Because you can't download the patch. Not all of us have fucking internet, you know? So there we go.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I definitely agree. I mean, if you look at, Assassin's Creed, basically, number 2 is the last one I actually played and cared about. After that, it just basically got copy-paste. And literally, Assassin's Creed to me at the moment is at a point where everyone's like, oh, have you seen the new Assassin's Creed? Oh, which one? You're talking about Unity? No, we're talking about, I don't even know. Like, there's always seems to be like 2 coming out, like 6 months from each other.
Yeah. And
it's dragging on too long. And clearly with Unity, you can see they could have done with that extra year of developing it further before releasing it, instead of just trying to make money.
I'll be back now. 2 seconds.
And releasing it, too quick. And it's the same to me with the Need for Speeds. I feel the same about Call of Duty. At least with the Call of Duty, they've got different teams working on a different Call of Duty, so technically they are sort of.
Yeah, they're getting their break in between.
Yeah, like 2 years between releasing it, but I still feel it's too quick. On each other
is still not ideal as a like some games like Blizzard develops a game for 10 years before it gets released. They're the opposite. They're the opposite end of the spectrum. But yeah, sometimes Blizzard got a bit of EA into them.
Coming in the 3rd century.
Yeah.
20.
But then when it comes out, it's awesome.
It's amazing.
That
it's
made
incredible.
No sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
It didn't make any sense at all.
Maybe it's my age.
I missed the not making sense part. So yes, it made no sense.
It didn't.
What are you gonna say
there?
there?
My age, and I'm becoming a grumpy old man. But I don't know. I'm very cynical about games these days. In the olden days, I would have pre-ordered something. Yeah, let's do it. And I would pre-order the new Warcraft before they even announced it because I just wanted. And I've never really been on the Blizzard religion because I always used to be a Westwood guy. So you're always either a Westwood guy or a Blizzard guy.
Blizzard guy here.
Yeah, everyone here is Blizzard, I know. But I just, if I look at Wings of Liberty, that was fantastic. It was well worth the wait, all the years out of mind. but then Heart of the Swarm, I'm not really a multiplayer guy, so for me, all the multiplayer stuff, as far as I know, was even added in an update to the guys who only have Wings of Liberty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if you look at all the single player content in Heart of the Swarm, it's basically half the levels, or amount of levels, because many of the levels are just like, oh no, we've got a new someone's balls and it's irritating, so
I like
use
that.
the tutorial mission of 5 minutes to try it. Yeah, I like it. It doesn't count as a single player level. And if they added more content to it, yeah, maybe it was worth the full price, but I feel, cinematics aside, which is always amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's just, I felt it lacked. So I'm hoping with Void of this
Legacy of the Void.
Legacy of the Void, yes, that's what I said. That it's going to be better, because I, like Craig, am more of a focus guy, so maybe this is why I'm angry. But yeah, it's just I'll reserve my opinion of my excitement until I played it to see if I should be excited.
Are we talking about StarCraft again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Sion.
Matt! Stop it,
because-
Matt! Stop it with your mind controlling Protoss shit.
Yeah, no. Well, they've made Legacy of the Void standalone, so that's going to give access to a whole heap of new players that don't need to own Wings of Liberty or Heart of the Swarm. So it'll let people jump in at a new entry point.
But Heart of the Swarm
He is.
I'm in South Africa. There's
That's
no
it,
fucking
yeah.
electricity here.
I'm also in South Africa. There's electricity here.
Yeah.
No, we got power.
You're on
Staying
opposite
at the-
sides of the spectrum there. Stian is like the power of light, and Matt's from the darkness. It's crazy.
I'm just going to sit like this now.
You look like the Power Ranger dude.
I
yeah.
was turning the light on my
That
phone.
killed friend.
Oh, actually, my son watches that all the time. I'm going to give you a mission, guys. Your mission is to go down to Earth and destroy all of them.
Oh my god, that's gold.
Okay. Oh, now this just brightened. That's my torch on my phone.
Yeah, so about Overwatch and Electric Kittens, if I can ask you, I'm going to do a bit of punching here, but if you want to go watch my Overwatch video on our Gameshock channel, it's awesome. Anyway. Really, really good video.
Don't
Anyway.
watch that Overwatch video. And then like my video.
Like,
And then like Jason's video from his channel, just watch all of it. And then just private message Aussie Matt and say, where's your fucking video, dude?
It's going to be about StarCraft, JP. And it's coming soon.
How to fix a StarCraft addiction by Aussie Matt.
You don't.
Play more StarCraft.
There we go.
I'm gonna give you a double now. I'm gonna give you a double.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah.
Wait,
See that?
Wait.
That was good. So about Overwatch, on a serious note, when I saw Overwatch, because I was a super fanboy and I got the virtual ticket for BlizzCon, which I've announced before, and I'd like to announce it again. So yeah,
Did that give you access to watch StarCraft stuff, or?
it did. It got me access to watch StarCraft stuff as well, which I didn't actually watch. And nice break in there. I didn't actually even notice until you actually said it. I was. So I saw, what did I see? I saw Overwatch. Yeah, obviously I saw them announce Overwatch, and I watched the trailer, and I watched probably Chris Metzen. Probably I'd love to have him as a boss. That dude's just fucking awesome. I heard them speak about it in a panel about Overwatch and wearing the Overwatch shirts and completely advertising for the game, completely too much, but it was awesome. And the game looked really cool. Looked like Team Fortress, but like a Blizzard spin on Team Fortress, although very cartoony, not their normal style. And I was very pumped for it. I made the video and I was like, oh man, this is cool. I really can't wait for it. And then I found a little game called Evolve, and I fell in love with Evolve. And I don't know, man. That game is just I don't know, from what I've seen and from what Evolve has. Evolve is just kicking ass right now, and I think I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Just like as a quick question, Evolve looks amazing.
You know what I do? You know what I do like about Overwatch though is like Blizzard went and they're like, okay, so we're gonna put this video up and we're gonna start off with a gorilla that lives in outer space, wears glasses, and is a scientist. And from there we can just about do pretty much fucking whatever we want, because we started off with a gorilla who lives on the moon. So fuck you guys, there we go. We're gonna have this guy who shoots arrows, and then when he powers up, he's gonna shoot 3 fucking dragons. So yeah, he's gonna go ape shit on everything. And yeah, that's it. That's it. I think it was just that's it. That was like their statement. They're like, monkey, there we go, moon, there we go. Fuck that. Let's just do whatever we want. So yep. I just love Blizzard. They're just awesome, and their animation team is just always top notch. Like, doesn't matter what it is, what they're doing. The animations in Blizzard is just insane. The movies in Blizzard, fucking, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Can't wait for Warcraft movie.
I'm gonna let this hype. I think by next Sunday, after Craig's played Evolve for 3 or 4 days, I think the hype for Evolve next Sunday is going to be a little bit subsided. I think it's going to be, how's Evolve, Craig? Yeah, it was alright. I'm done with it now.
Is that my MO?
I might actually give it another week after that. You might still be like, you might fake excitement next Sunday, but I think deep down in your heart you'll really be over Evolve. You'll be like, oh yeah, I had good 2 days. You know.
Well, Electro Kittens, Matt just got himself kicked out of the Evolve team, so you're glad to join
You're
the
in.
team, the Gameshock.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I am even questioning buying it because it's just I just feel evolved out almost.
Really?
No, I have to
almost.
say Evolve is like one of the first competitive multiplayer games that I enjoy. Most probably because it's got it. Hey, shut up! Give me some talking. Yeah, the dog man. Okay, it's not one-on-one competitive, but it's still, you've got this mixture of co-op against this big bad dragon, and I enjoy that. It's not like fucking Battlefield where you get this oak that sits and he plays 16 hours a day because he's in school and he can't do anything else with his life, and then you come in for a bit of a fun and you just fucking get your ass walled. Evolve was fun, even though at one point we were playing, I think, was it level 23s, Craig, that we were playing up against? It was like some ridiculous level, and I don't think we actually beat that guy, but we were pretty close to whooping his ass, and it was fun. I enjoyed Evolve a lot. It was a whole lot of fucking fun.
Well, dude. You and I think I played it. Yeah, man. You and I played it a lot.
Yeah, well, we played
it.
Load. Yeah, Jason disappeared on us.
He did.
Because I was having so much lag, I was just getting more frustrated playing than actually enjoying it. So I was like, fuck this, I'm not playing.
I think that's where it happened for me too, because we were like, just the lag, just you were shooting the monster and you weren't shooting the monster. It was
you're just shooting at nothing.
But you were not meant to shoot the monster. I shot the monster. You were meant to cover my ass. But instead of looking at it,
we all meant to shoot him. My problem was you're shooting the shit out of him and his life's not going down. It's just on my screen. It's like, well, this is cool. I got a gun. I don't really use it. I just run around and shoot the walls and things.
In all fairness,
we die.
JP was shooting Daisy. So
yeah, that's he was shooting the dog.
Hey.
Well, that was the problem we had on the alpha as well.
Hey.
JP still can't tell the difference between Daisy and the monster.
When I'm down, Daisy loves me so much, she licks my balls, and I get straight back up again. I'm like, yes, done. Thanks, Daisy.
It's a big surprise because you shoot the shit out of her.
Hey! I killed the Kraken. I killed that big fucking guy and the other new guy.
Yeah, Wraith. We killed the Wraith as well. Anyways,
yes, we killed the Wraith.
Is that when he dropped or?
No, we actually killed him. Moving right along to the next topic. Jason, no, not Jason. JP. Why don't you head it off for us? What are we discussing next?
Okay. So basically this week we saw some video footage of a new series called Daredevil coming out. So it's basically Daredevil on the small screen, which I'm hoping will be a good resurrection for Daredevil after a terrible movie. And then there's also Ryan Reynolds. He's been speaking about a new Deadpool movie, so that's also quite cool. So it's quite exciting. So what we're talking about is this series that we like and dislike with regards to comic books. So for instance, you've got Daredevil that's coming out, Gotham, you've got Arrow, and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, it's just basically this topic discussion on what we think is good and not good with regards to series that are based on comic books. Craig, I think you want to start off because you love Gotham, so let's do this.
my love just seeps out of my pores. So let's speak about Gotham. Okay, so let's take. Okay, cool. Here we go, guys. So let's take a show based in the city with one of the best superheroes of all time. And let's take him out of the fucking scenario, and let's make a show without him. And let's just make an entire show, an entire season about crap that doesn't involve him and guys like a Balloon Man. Hey, come on! What the fuck is that all about? Doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah, let's make Batman a small wimp. He can't fight, and he's got a crush on Catwoman, who's a little girl. And just like, let's just do that shit. And
can you imagine the boardroom meeting? Can you imagine them all sitting in their boardroom meeting going, you know what will work for TV? Let's, you know what, we've had such success with Batman. Let's take him out of the show and let's make a show without him. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Terrible.
Yeah,
terrible,
exactly.
Terrible.
It's a terrible idea. Terrible idea.
Daredevil,
But,
however, looks awesome.
Daredevil.
Looks insane.
It does look awesome.
Yeah. That trailer for me personally topped Fantastic Four's trailer. That trailer was insanely cool. It was awesome. I loved it.
Yes. It was awesome. If Jason can stop bugging Nightbot. But anyway, Arrow, I love Arrow. Arrow is insane.
I haven't posted one link here. Nightbot just doesn't like it.
So with Arrow, what usually happens is I watch shows, like I said last week, like with Game of Thrones. I'm tired of Game of Thrones. Got into season 3 and then I can stop watching it. Arrow, I'm into season 3 and I still want to watch more and more and more of Arrow because it's just insane. I like how they take the story and the twists and the turns, and so I'm very excited with regards to Arrow. Flash, I was like, after this week's show, I was like, oh my god, when I saw what they were planning on doing. So yeah, Flash is very cool, and I think it's really working. I've been watching some of the agents, Marvel's Agent Carter. It's not too bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not that bad. But yeah, I think if they can start doing shows like this, I think it'll be fantastic. And then just like a quick mention for Deadpool, I'm hoping that they take Deadpool to where he needs to be with regards to how he is in comics. I think Ryan Reynolds, it is Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah.
I think he can pull it off. He really can pull it off. And I hope he takes it as far as he possibly can with the humor and with just making it insane. So, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, man. I think Matt Murdock is going to be pretty cool in that show. And I think that show is going to be awesome. So you guys better check that show out. It's going to be really cool. I reckon.
Yep.
Hey,
Awesome.
Craig,
Yep.
can you tell Nightbot to stop being a dick?
Yeah, I'll totally tell him. Good job, Nightbot.
Tell him. You should ban me from the chat and I haven't posted one yet.
He banned you.
He's like, I can see you flexing those muscles. So no, you're not.
I can't. I just posted a link. I think Nightbot doesn't like me. It's like, you're banned. It's like, oh, fucking bastard.
Really? He banned you from the chat. Alright, I'll have to jump in. Let me just see what I can do.
The test footage for Deadpool was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, agreed.
I loved that.
Yeah, it was really good. I think, yeah, man, that's probably like I think Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool.
He played Deadpool in Wolverine Origins, didn't he?
He did, but he played Weapon 11 as well, and that was just a tragedy. It was a train wreck. It's terrible.
Yep. Well, so I hope they make it. Yeah, like I said, I hope they keep it real to Deadpool because Deadpool's he's off his fucking rocker, and they need to keep him off his rocker. And then so can't wait for that. It's gonna be insane. So much of geeky shit that I love coming out in the next few months. But anyway, yep. Moving on.
Well, Deadpool's not coming out in the next few months, so you don't need to worry about that.
Assassin's Creed, because I absolutely hate that game. Since I finished. No, used to. When the first one is okay, the second one was really cool, and then they should have just been like, cool, what new stuff can we make? But they decided we'll just bring out another 7 of them, and they've all been terrible.
Yeah, so number 1 was the first date in the fourth period. Number 2 is when you proposed. Number 2 is expansions where you got married. And number 3 is where you caught her